Hey there, it's CJ Willie, and today is pack number 9 in my Magic the Gathering Kaldheim bundle. The focus of the video is what is your pick? As I crack the pack, I will discuss which card would be my pack 1 pick 1. My viewpoint will be from a very casual Magic the Gathering player perspective. It will not be a Pro Tour grinder or even Friday night Magic grinder take. It will be a kitchen table draft having fun with friends opinion. Check out the preview video on my Kaldheim bundle. I have added the link to the preview video in the description below. Let's get to cracking pack number 9. Warhorn Blast, 5 mana, 4 and a white, instant. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. Foretell for 3 mana, 2 and a white. Pumping all your creatures and giving them +2/+1 is a pretty good combat trick and will get a surprising win. Brine Barrow Intruder, single blue mana, human rogue at 1/2. It has flash. When Brine Barrow Intruder enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent control gets -2, -0 until end of turn. This is a nifty combat trick. You flash in Brine Barrow Intruder, nerf one of your opponent's creatures, and take him out in combat. Red Amok, 2 mana, 1 and a red, instant. Target attacking creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample until end of turn. In an aggressive red deck or red-white deck, this card is fantastic, wins combat, and gets damage through. Skull Raid, 4 mana, 3 and a black, sorcery. Target opponent discards 2 cards. If fewer than 2 cards were discarded this way, you draw cards equal to the difference. Foretell for 2 mana, 1 and a black. I like foretelling this card early on in the game, waiting until my opponent has 1 or 0 cards in hand. Being able to draw 2 cards off of it or have them discard a card and I draw a card is a great tempo builder. Glittering Frost, 3 mana, 2 and a green, snow enchantment aura, enchant land, enchanted land of snow. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color. I like playing this card when I've got to splash a 3rd color or even a 4th color. Making your land a snow permanent is also impactful in Snow Permanent Matters theme. Frostbite, single red mana, snow instant. Frostbite deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If you control 3 or more snow permanents, it deals 3 damage instead. I think this card is good in dealing with smaller creatures. I wished it was more of a shock that you could deal damage to any target. Raven Form, 3 mana, 2 and a blue, sorcery. Exile target artifact or creature. Its controller creates a 1/1 blue bird creature token with flying. Foretell for a single blue mana. Raven Form is one of the better commons in blue. It takes care of just about any creature, and it also takes care of any of the legendary artifacts. Giving your opponent a 1/1 bird isn't that big of a deal. Giant Ox, 2 mana, 1 and a white, Ox at 0/6. Giant Ox crew's vehicle is using its toughness rather than its power. Pretty good stall defensive creature. If you're able to combo it up with a plow, now you're making hay. Sculptor of Winter, 2 mana, 1 and a green, snow creature, elf rogue, 2/2. You can tap it, untap target snow land. If you're able to get a lot of snow lands, Sculptor of Winter does quite a bit of work. Give you the flexibility of extra mana to play multiple spells each turn. First uncommon is Forging the Tyrite Sword, 3 mana, 1 generic, 1 red, 1 white, Enchantment Saga. First chapter and second chapter are the same. Create a treasure token. Third chapter, search your library for a card named Halvar, God of Battle, or an equipment card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. I'm not a big fan of Forging the Tyrite Sword in a red-white aggressive deck. It slows down your deck. Getting a couple of treasure tokens isn't that big of a deal since you aren't normally splashing a 3rd color. The last chapter is very narrow. Provoke the Trolls, 4 mana, 3 and a red, instant. Provoke the Trolls deals 3 damage to any target. If a creature is dealt damage this way, it gets +5/+0 until end of turn. It can either take out one of your opponent's creatures or deal the last 3 damage to your opponent. I don't mind playing on one of my creatures that has a bigger butt. It's a sneaky way to get a lot of damage through. Poison the Cup, 3 mana, 1 and 2 black, instant. Destroy target creature. If this spell is foretold, scry 2. Foretell for 2, 1 and a black. I think it's the premium black removal in the set. I am typically always foretelling it, waiting until later in the game, taking care of my opponent's bomb, and then using the scry ability to dig through my deck. Okay, will we get a great rare or a mythic rare? Blood on the Snow. 6 mana, 4 and 2 black, snow sorcery. Choose one. Destroy all creatures, destroy all planeswalkers, then return a creature or planeswalker card with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of snow spent to cast this spell. I think this is a pretty expensive spell, and you only want to play it in a control build. You're really going to get lucky if you're able to bring something back that's got a converted mana cost over 2. Snow-Covered Plains. Foil Jarl of the Forsaken, 4 mana, 3 and a black, zombie cleric at 3/2. Has flash. When Jarl of the Forsaken enters the battlefield, destroy target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. Foretell for 2 mana, 1 and a black. Jarl of the Forsaken is a pretty good combat trick in black. Flash in Jarl of the Forsaken and hopefully take care of their bomb. And then one of the modal double-faced card checklists. My favorite card, or the best card of the pack this time around, is going to be Poison the Cup. I think it's the better removal in black for Kaldheim. On face value, it's the same as Murder. Where I found this card to be very impactful is foretelling it. Early in the game, you don't need to cast Poison the Cup to take out one of their smaller creatures. It's best to foretell it. Wait till later on in the game. Taking advantage of the scry is pretty impactful. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please subscribe and share. Take some time to tell me in the comment section what was your favorite card or best card out of the pack. Until next time, when I'm back to crack pack number 10, the last pack from my Magic the Gathering Kaldheim bundle in What is Your Pick?